All this time, PG&E has been implying it didn't spark the Kincade Fire, or saying it didn't know enough to be sure. But we had reasons to suspect PG&E early on, like this video showing a flash of light near PG&E's power line just before the fire started. Last year, CAL FIRE named PG&E's power line as the cause. Even then, PG&E did not take responsibility. PG&E said it was waiting to read the full report. Suddenly, this week, PG&E's Vice President of Wildfire Safety said this about the Kincade Fire.
We understand at a high level that our equipment was responsible for that fire.
That admission from PG&E Vice President Aaron Johnson was news to the guy he told it to. Will Abrams, who lost his home in the 2017 wildfire, says it's not just about blame. The Kincade Fire was 2 fire seasons ago. It sparked in the middle of blackouts meant to prevent fires. PG&E's been retooling those blackouts without sharing what it knows about how the Kincade Fire sparked.
That information is critical, because if we don't have the information from past mistakes, we are destined to repeat them with future wildfires.
PG&E warned investors last year that it expected to be held legally liable for the Kincade Fire, but PG&E could not point us to any time it ever disclosed to investors what we just learned, that PG&E knew its power line was in fact what sparked the Kincade Fire. If anything, PG&E's leaders had been leading people to believe the opposite.
If this was a very clear situation, we would know by now who started that fire.
A year ago, then CEO Bill Johnson explained why PG&E wouldn't admit to the Kincade Fire. The video has not aged well.
I mean, one of the funny things I saw in the fire season that we were blamed for the Getty fire in Los Angeles. So I don't think we should admit to these things that can't possibly be true.
PG&E also denied responsibility for the Kincade Fire to the federal judge handling the company's criminal probation. PG&E has a court date with that judge in a couple weeks.